Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going over how to make a science unit study. So let's make a cup of coffee and get to it. Alright, he stole my pen. Alright, so I've got my cup of coffee. I've got everything we're going to do to plan our science unit study. And now I just need to get another pen, so give me a second. Alright, so Nick is kind of pissy because he's teething. So he's probably going to just be chilling on my lap the whole time. So we're going to see how long this takes to get done. So the first thing, I'm going to be using DK Publishing's The Bacteria book for our main source of curriculum for this unit study. And then our supplemental books will be just fun books, Never Like Llama. It'll be A Germs Journey, Germs Make Me Sick, so you guys can see it a little better, Germs versus Soap, Why I Sneeze, Shiver, and Hiccup and Yawn. And then A Garden in My Belly, because they also need to learn about how we feed our bodies and how that can play a role in helping our immune system or hurting our immune system. So, I told you guys I'm a huge science nerd. So one of the things that my goal is to accomplish is having the kids understand hand hygiene and how that plays a role in getting sick and how we can take better care of ourselves, how that can help us pass germs or stop germs in their tracks. Like I said in my last video, my kids get kind of gross when they're sick and they just cough all over instead of covering, or my little one will cover, but she'll like cough over and then it'll just spew onto everybody in front of her. So, do you want the pens? No? Okay. So, that's my goal, is to just hand hygiene, basic hygienic practices when we're sick, and if I can get that, then I will be happy. I also got them a little microscope from Amazon. And we're going to be using that for some of the experiments that we're going to do, because we're going to do experiments. I got some Petri dishes, so we're going to do some fun experiments in that. So I haven't planned it out yet, so that's what I'm going to basically be doing right now. So get a pen and paper if you want to follow and maybe make your own germ unit study. And let's see how it goes. This is why I can't get anything done, because he likes to eat dog food. Alright, so that's it. I took maybe 30 minutes to plan out this unit study. So what I came up with and the questions that I asked myself was, what are we going to read? What are we going to watch? What are we going to do? And what are we going to write? And so for the first week, we're going to go ahead and read our, every week we're going to be reading our bacteria book. It also talks about viruses in a little portion of the book. I might pick up a book that actually goes more in depth on viruses, because it's not just bacteria that causes us to get sick, it's viruses too, and I want them to understand that. Hey, come on. And then, so for the first week, we're going to read our bacteria book. We're going to read Germs Make Me Sick. And then we're going to go over how to use a microscope. We're going to watch some videos on YouTube. I'm going to teach them because I love microscopes. And then they're going to color a germ sheet that I find, probably on Pinterest. Or, yeah, I'm not going to make one. That's That sounds like a lot. And then they're gonna write 3 things that they learned about how to use a microscope. And then the following week, we're gonna dive more into our bacteria book. I'm gonna probably pick up the virus book. We're gonna read Never Ever Lick a Llama. And then we're gonna watch Petri dish growths on YouTube so the kids can get all excited about making their own Petri dishes. And then we're gonna pull that out for our experiment. Then we're gonna swab their mouths and put that on one Petri dish. And then I'm gonna give them a swab and let them go anywhere, whether it's outside or inside. Let them swab whatever surface they want, and then we're gonna see if it grows. And then I'm gonna have them write just what they learned from the Petri dishes, if they think they're basically develop a hypothesis. Will it grow bacteria? Will it not? Is this a clean place? Is it a dirty place? And the following week, we are going to go over germs versus soap. And we are going to watch hand washing videos. And then I actually got one of those little UV light flashlights. I'm gonna do an experiment with them where I have them put their hands under it so they can see how clean or dirty their hands are. And then I'm gonna have them go wash it normal, however they would normally wash their hands. And then I'm gonna do it again to show them, like, did you really get your hands clean or are they still dirty? And then I'll have them go back and wash their hands for 20 seconds. And we'll see if it's even cleaner or dirty, just so they can kind of get a visual idea of how well they should wash their hands, or if they should just keep going the way that they're going. But probably not, because they've gotten like 3 colds in the last 2 months. And then we are going to write how and when we should wash our hands. So do we wash our hands after we've gotten done, you know, eating dinner, or do we wash our hands before dinner? Do we wash our hands before we leave the house, or do we wash our hands when we come back in from the house or from outside? Following week, because I planned this for 6 weeks, so that will be our 4th week. We are going to go over a germs journey, and we're gonna watch a video on how germs are spread. There's also a video from PBS Kids that I found on YouTube that is called The Journey of a Germ. So we're gonna go over that. And we're gonna do the pepper and soap experiment. So you get a bowl of water and you sprinkle some pepper in it, and then you put your hand in it and see if the germs come to you. And then you put some soap on, and then you put it into the water, and then they kind of just disperse and move away. So I think that that'll help them register, like, oh, soap is really good. Soap helps keep things clean and kind of pushes the germs away. And then we're gonna write, or Addie can say, 2 ways that germs spread. And then for our 5th week, we're gonna go over our bacteria book, but we're also gonna read Why I Sneeze, Shiver, Hiccup, and Yawn. And then we're gonna look at how germs spread. We're also gonna be looking at our Petri dish growth and see, are things growing? Is it not growing? What's going on with those? We are going to write 2 reasons why your body sneezes and shivers when you get sick. And then we're also going to write 2 ways that germs spread. And then for our very last week, we are going to go and read A Garden in Your Belly. We're going to watch, I'm going to have to look for some videos that talk about how foods influence your immune system. And then we're going to do a project where we put it all together. I'm gonna have them either make a poster board or a coloring sheet that they can write everything that they remember that we've gone over. You know, why you wash your hands, how germs are spread, you know, how foods influence that, Petri dishes, all of that fun stuff. And then we're going to write healthy foods that we can eat to enhance our immune system. We're gonna write about the foods that can deteriorate our immune system, basically like sugar-laden foods. That is our germ unit study. I'll do a video saying how it all went, and if they liked it, I'll try to take some videos throughout to show what they're doing. If you guys like this video, let me know in the comments. Hit that red subscribe button, give me a thumbs up. I hope this germ unit study plan has helped some of you, and we'll be back another time. Bye.